Hey guys, welcome back to the challenge. I hope you've had an amazing weekend. The weather is stunning and it really does feel like spring is here, so I'm so excited for us. We are near the end of the challenge. We're in our last week, but I am thinking of extending it for another 30 days because the results are incredible. So I would love to hear your wins, your takeaways, if you haven't shared them with me already. But today we're going to get into the topic of surrendering, which is very closely linked to the teachings of Esther Hicks and manifestation, which is ask and it is given. So the book by Esther Hicks, Ask and It Is Given, is incredible. It lists everything about your emotions, how you have to work up the emotional scale, and basically how you get to ask and it is given. But I'm going to break it down for you in this episode to make it super bite-sized and potent for you so you can start embodying this teaching as soon as possible. So we often hear that everything that we've ever wanted is already on its way to us, but we are unconsciously blocking it. So today we're breaking down the teachings of Esther Hicks, Ask and It Is Given, which is the universal law that shifts you from waiting to receiving. And if you've been stuck in manifestation, feeling like it's working for everyone else but you, then buckle up, because today's episode is literally going to change everything for you. And the reason that I've chosen this topic today is because, remember, there was a few episodes ago, I can't remember which one it was, I need to scroll back. I remember where I was sat when I was recording it, but I mentioned that I was having problems with my car, but I had been subliminally manifesting that I wanted a new car. But I didn't feel like I was ready to get one based on where I was with my finance agreement. And yeah, I don't know, I wanted one, but I didn't plan on it being so soon. Anyway, remember I said that my car started to have a problem, and instead of thinking, oh my gosh, like, I know I need to fix this, and like I really don't want the car and all of the things, I just thought, yes, this is a sign that my new car is on its way. And I surrendered to that moment. And now, however many days later, my new car is on its way. It's confirmed, it's booked, it's landing any day. And that was never a real intention of mine. It was just something that I thought of, I let it go, and now in a matter of days, weeks, I can't remember what episode it was, the car is here. And this is not because I am a millionaire or like I am at 100k cash months and I can just go out and buy a car at the moment. No, I am no different to you guys, other than the information that I'm sharing I am putting into action. And that is why I'm so passionate about sharing it, because you get to see fast results when you embody this work. So if you've only just joined the channel, the challenge, then I definitely recommend you starting back at day one and really listening, taking notes on every single episode, because you will not be the same person in 30 days. Your awareness will be different. Your behavior will therefore be different, and therefore your results will be different. So I want to share with you the practical steps behind that process of me manifesting my next car, and also what happens on a scientific level, taking into consideration neuroscience, because I love spirituality and I love manifestation, but I also am very logical and very analytical, and I need to know the ins and outs. Sorry guys, I'm currently sat outside recording this and someone just started their car up and that was the noise. So I just paused it whilst that car went by. Okay, so, and how fitting, we were talking about new cars. Anyway, yeah, I was saying that I love the science behind manifestation. And that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today, because I know you want the facts. You want to know how it works. You want to know the ins and outs. You want to know the steps. You want to get the results. So the core teaching of Ask and It Is Given is that the universe is always responding to our vibration. So whatever we focus on, we call it in. So manifestation follows 3 simple steps. Number 1, ask. It's basically like we're placing an order with the universe, whether that be consciously or unconsciously. And this is why it's so important to clear the conditioning that we don't know we're operating from. And again, we've only got 7 days until the app is launched, so you'll be able to do that for yourself every single day, along with EFT, hypnosis, sleep subliminals. I'm also collaborating with a renowned breathwork coach. She is based in London. She's absolutely phenomenal, and she is going to be hosting a video, a breathwork journey for you, so you can go through that to accelerate your manifestation ability. So step 1 is ask. Step 2 is it is given. So the universe immediately creates the vibrational equivalent of what you asked for. And this is where we get stuck. On step 3, we have to allow it in. So this is where we must align our energy to receive it. So we place the order, then the universe gets to work, and because of the delay in time, we have to make sure that we sustain that vibrational match in energy in order to receive the request. So you want to think of it like you're at a restaurant, you order, and then the kitchen starts preparing it, but instead of waiting, you doubt it. You start changing your order, and then you think, oh, this is a waste of time, and you walk out before the food arrives. This is why most people don't manifest what they want. And back to my car situation, my car had a problem, and I was like, I wonder if this is a sign that it's time for me to get a new car. I've been feeling it. It's probably not time, but I've been feeling like I want to get a new car. And then I thought, you know what? I'm just going to let it go, and I'm just going to commit to my challenge, commit to the launch of my app, and that's going to be my focus. That's going to be my intention. But in me doing that, my vibration has increased, because every single day I have been excited, sharing with you things that are going to change your life as well as mine. So that's put me in a higher vibrational state, and now the car is coming in, and it's coming in fast, literally within weeks. So what is the neuroscience behind asking and receiving? So as we already know, the reticular activating system filters reality based on our beliefs. So if we ask for wealth, but deep down believe that money is hard to get, our reticular activating system filters out the opportunities that don't match your belief. So to receive what you asked for, you must first reprogram your subconscious mind to align with it. And this is why Symbiotic Success, the app, is going to change your life. And I don't say that lightly, because it's changed mine. And that's the whole reason that I have spent almost the last year piecing it all together like an absolutely crazy scientist. And now I've got the framework, and I've condensed it into the most potent elements to speed up the process. And now I'm packaging it all up and giving it to you in an app. So the actionable step for this is to use askfirmations instead of affirmations. So instead of saying, I am rich, we would say, why is money flowing to me so easily? Instead of saying, I am confident, we would say, why am I feeling more confident every single day? Because the subconscious mind loves to be like a loyal servant and gets to work trying to find the answers, which then upgrades the reticular activating system, and then that starts to seek evidence to support why money is flowing to me easily, why I am feeling more confident every day. So this is the hack that your subconscious needs to start looking for evidence to support your manifestation. Then we need to regulate our emotions. So This is how we align with our desires. So think of think of your emotions like a ladder. So Esther Hicks teaches that you can't just jump from fear to joy overnight. You must climb the emotional scale gradually. So imagine that ladder. Each step is a different frequency. So there's no way, if our system, i.e. our mind and body, have been used to filtering out and operating from a vibrational frequency of fear, which I think is about 58 hertz, and we want to start manifesting the dream life that we want and start getting life working for us, which happens around acceptance and love, which is around 5 to 8 hertz, our body would not be able to sustain that shift in frequency. It wouldn't be able to hold it. Would be overwhelmed, burnt out, would probably be unwell, would have a headache. There'd be so many things that would go on. We can't possibly just skip that many levels. So that's why you have to clear the conditioning, clear the emotions that you're feeling the most, clear the beliefs, and then you slowly work up every day, getting closer and closer and closer to manifesting everything that you want. So if you're feeling hopeless about money, trying to feel abundant instantly won't work, because your subconscious mind is going to be like, no, you don't feel abundant. You have got X amount in your bank account. You are feeling stressed around money. There is not a chance you feel abundant around money. So instead, we move from hopelessness to frustration, and then we move to hope, then we'd move to belief, and then we'd move to abundance, because we would have gone up the emotional ladder. So you want to think of your emotions as radio frequencies. You must tune into the right station in order to hear the music, which is your manifestation. So an actionable step that you can do here is to identify where you are emotionally right now, and to choose the best feeling thought instead of forcing positivity, because we all know forcing does not work. So what is the one thing that I can appreciate right now? What am I grateful for? I'm grateful for the sun. I'm grateful for how clear the sky is. I'm grateful for the sun on my skin, the views, my life, the fact that you guys are here listening to this podcast. I'm grateful for the house, the heating, the water, like all of the things. Like, what are you grateful for? And then what's one reason I believe that this can work out? What's one reason that I believe if I reprogram my subconscious mind, I am going to get what I want? Well, the fact that there's a million and more other people that have done the same. The fact that it is becoming globally recognized that we have the ability to consciously create the life that we want. The fact that more people are awakening to their highest potential, or at least starting to put the steps into start embodying their highest potential. The fact that everyone knows that they don't want to be acting part of this whole system that tells us we must work a 9 to 5 until we are 65 or 70, and at which point then we get a reduced pension, and then we just slowly start to live. Everyone's opting out of that, and there's so much proof to show that it's going to work for you. What can work for one can work for another. The only difference is the belief system, the nervous system regulation, in order to sustain the vibrational frequency of that belief system. Staying that long enough, your reality is going to change. That's why it's called symbiotic success, because when you change the inner, the outer is symbiotically going to change. It works together. So then we've got step 4, which is the art of receiving, letting go of resistance. So why do we block our manifestations? So when we are trying to force, when we are exerting too much effort and we're trying to control and micromanage situations, we create resistance. Think about a manager at work, or if you're not at work, like you've been employed at some point in your life. Think about a manager. And if they didn't let you breathe, they literally were on your back telling you what to do, they were making you do the most, they were trying to micromanage you and control every single situation, and it just caused you to be so overwhelmed and so frustrated that you didn't even work efficiently because you felt stifled. That's exactly what we're doing when we just don't trust that what we've asked for is on its way. We start checking, oh, it's not come yet, or I don't believe it's going to come, or nothing ever works out for me. And then all of these thoughts start to spiral, and then we manifest disappointment because we've not given enough time whilst maintaining that higher vibrational frequency and emotional state, whilst taking aligned action for us to see the reality shift. Our job is not to figure out the how, it's literally to match the frequency of already having it. So the quantum physics behind it is that in the quantum field, all possibilities already exist. The very fact that you can visualize it, that you know what you want, that you can get an idea of who you can possibly be, that vision that you've got, that dream in your heart, the fact that you even can connect to that signifies that it's a possibility, as you wouldn't even have it, you wouldn't even know, you wouldn't even be aware of it. So the version of you who already has what you want is real. You just need to align with it. So for example, if you're manifesting love, but deep down you feel unworthy, you'll consciously push people away. If instead of chasing love, become the frequency of love, because then you act as a magnet. So you treat yourself how you want to be treated. And it's the same with money. If you're wanting more money, but then you don't feel like you are capable of having money, or you don't know how to make it, or you feel like you are scared by money, money is going to be repelled because you're not in the energy of money. Money is the same frequency as love. When you give yourself self-love, self-compassion, when you pour passion into the world, when you do what you love, you receive money back, because money is a vibrational match for who you are being. So, an actionable step would be for you to soften the resistance by writing down, wouldn't it be nice if money flowed to me easily? Wouldn't it be nice if my dream clients found me effortlessly? Wouldn't it be nice if the love of my life just walked into my life? Wouldn't it be nice if everything just started working out for me miraculously because I've been doing the work? Wouldn't it be nice? And when you are saying that, you're coming from a place of curiosity, and your subconscious mind is going to find out the answers. It's almost like, just imagine like you're a little child and you're like, oh, wouldn't it be nice if we could go to Disneyland one day? And we said that to our parents. The parents would be more inclined to be like, oh, yes, love, that would be so nice. That would be so nice. We'll make that happen. Versus a child that's saying, I want to go to Disneyland Paris. I want to go there now. Then the parents would probably respond, we can't go there right now, but one day we will make it work. Like, look at the two different responses. Wouldn't it be nice if money flowed to me easily? Creates curiosity. It creates just a freedom of energy to allow us to receive everything that we want. So how can we apply this to everyday life? So first of all, we are manifesting every single second of every single day, whether we like to think that or not. So in the morning, we're going to set an intention, and you're going to visualize yourself already having what you want. Doesn't have to take long. You just wake up, visualize who you want to embody today, your higher self. How does she think? What does she entertain? What action does she take? And imagine that everything that you want is already now. It's only a feeling state. You just have to hold that feeling state for long enough. Throughout the day, check in with your emotional GPS. Are you on the right frequency? Have you got triggered? What's triggered you? What are you making it mean about yourself? There is a previous episode on triggers that you can go into that, and you can unpack them deeper. And at the evening, before you go to sleep, list 3 things that went well. Literally, you don't even have to write them down if you don't want. You can just lie there before you go to sleep. Say, I am grateful for today because I got gifted a family calendar. I know this is random, but I'm just thinking of what happened yesterday out of the blue. I am grateful for my energy today. I'm grateful for whatever you were grateful for in that day. What worked really well. Then, as you go to sleep, your subconscious mind is going to be focusing on how things are working out for you. And then when you wake up, you're already going to be in that emotional state of things are already working out for you. So, a real life example is one client of mine was trying to manifest business success, but she felt stuck in hustle mode. She was constantly trying to do things. And I'm not just talking about this one particular client. I was this client. I was me. This was me, should I say. Literally 4 years ago. So when you are hustling and you're in that mode where you're trying to micromanage and control everything, and you don't feel like you can have a break because the needle's going to slip, and you want to just know when everything's coming, and you think if you just work harder, you work more, you're going to get it. Everything's just going to fall into place. It's a lie. And then once she shifted to feeling abundant now, instead of waiting for success, the client started showing up effortlessly. It started to feel fun. She started to be curious. She started to be we would use the phrase, wouldn't it be nice if clients would just automatically find me? Wouldn't it be nice if all I had to do was post every day something that was going to share value, and it felt good? It felt like it came from my heart and soul, and people messaged me as a result, and then we got them incredible results. Wouldn't it be nice? Just put that to your unique situation. Wouldn't it be nice? So your actionable step for the next 24 hours is to act as if everything is already working out for you. And shift from when will it happen to I can't wait to see how it unfolds, because that is so powerful. When you let go of the how and you start to enjoy the journey and you trust that everything that you want is already on its way to you, you're putting in the steps to make it happen. You're going to clear the conditioning, you reprogram your subconscious mind. Even just listening to this every single day, you are a different version.